Okay, going into the inside of the barn, we also keep a study plug here. This got snapped off during the storm. So this wire usually hangs here and it comes in handy for any of our charging and that, or stuff that we have to do for, what do you call it? We got this in disarray right now because this truck for some reason is, this one has been sitting the most. So we're doing some, we're gonna do some venting I did some research on it because it's condensating a lot inside. The roof is not leaking, that's doing fine. But we're going through this whole thing and doing some touch up. This is the oldest truck that we have. It's a diesel. I think it might have 90,000. It's a 2000 and I want to say 2007, something like that. So this is our barn, which is a catch-all. We've got a lot of these are for the property, but they're part of the deal. They're part of the gutter people inventory. So we've got a 3/4 inch snake machine, 3/8 snake machine. We've got a welder. We've got a power washer, high-end power washer, and our battery charger. Gang box, we got a lot of copper stuff in here for some of our copper work. Every now and then we'll go out and do. We don't do a lot of it, but every now and then we got to do some. All of our fasteners for any carpentry work is up here, and kind of a catch-all for our oils and that. We've got a mechanic that travels and does all of our oil changes and maintains our stuff. We've got a big compressor in here. We just turned the valve on and off with a wheel up there to pull out and do out every Monday. The guys check the air and check the oil in the machines. So we got to go through, get all these running lights tweaked. This is ready for an inspection. So on a rain day, I actually got guys who are qualified to do that. We've got radiant heat in here. We keep this thing at a low, usually like a number 1, which keeps it right around 60 degrees. Every now and then we'll buy pallets full of stuff. These are roofing nails. We usually have roofing nails and ice shield here. So when the roofers come in, which is sub-crews, I can give them a box of nails, the amount of ice shield I need. We have metal edge around the side of the house and felts we keep over at the other building. So they'll come in and get all the prep work done and tear off and then coordinate the rooftop delivery for theirs. It's a real nice, smooth system. We got brown and white. The things that we use a lot of is brown and white 24-inch trim coil. Every one of these trucks has got a 10-foot break in them. So when they go out, if they got bad aluminum or bad wood fascia, the aluminum always has to get replaced when you replace the wood. We have the up charges on those on a regular basis, and they can just make them as they fit. We buy 1x6x12 pine in bulk and 2x4x8s in bulk. So we've almost always got a pallet of those here. And then of course our downspouts. We've got brown and white downspouts, and each one of these full coils is anywhere from $700 to $1,000, the full ones. That's what they're running now. The coil's gone up. And then we got just some Misfit of 5-gallon stuff. But you can see the Grace Select ice shield is in the back, and the trim coil we buy by a skid. So we get those for about I want to say about $80 a box, as opposed to $150. All of this is gutter accessories in white and brown only. Okay, so all of our white and brown A elbows, B elbows, end caps, miters. The 3x4 commercial size downspouts, we are cleaning the machine. That's what's in this truck. We're going through and cleaning it all out. The guys are pretty accustomed to taking them apart and tweaking them, cleaning them, lubing them up and getting them cleaned. So all of our 3x4 downspouts are our end caps, our zip screws, our gutter brackets, hidden gutter brackets, which is what we use to secure the gutters instead of the old spikes and furrows. All this stuff, they keep a steady stock in the trucks, in these bins. We got 2 trucks that are set up like this with these side bins and the 5-inch gutter machine in them. Obviously, like I said, this one sits the most, so we keep all of our wire in here. This one's ready to go through and be clean. I actually have like I said, we pulled this thing. I got a dehumidifier in here. This has been sitting here now for 2 days, and this machine has actually been sitting since probably around September out in the parking lot. So we're gonna come and get this thing all prepped up and ready for the season, but I got to get some ventilation in here. Okay, there's 2 more full rolls of gutter coil here. So this is stuff that every week or so that I go through, and as I see it diminish, I replenish it. And these are things that are canned items. In the winter, we buy pallets full of ice melt because we do a lot of roof and ice removal in the winter, and that's usually right now our charges are $150 service charge and $120 per man per hour. You can see each truck also has its own generator. Whenever we go to jobs at the customer in the city or whatever, we can't get power, our generator, run our machine, and we can go ahead and not stop the service. So all those ladders that you've seen outside were on this truck. So this is downstairs of the main barn. Everything in here is part of the deal for the company. So so that's that. Again, it's all going to be organized and straightened out. This is probably the most disorganized it's ever been. You go upstairs. The majority of that stuff up there is for properties. Oh, this is also, we got water coming from the front. It comes through here. So this is a nice 100-foot hose wheel that goes outside whenever we need to do that. And our gas lines come through here. Okay, so like I said, here's our air line, and you know, here's our little air chucks.